Democracy has limits. This is Lincoln's key insight in the Lincoln-Douglas debates of 1858, when Stephen Douglas and Abraham Lincoln are competing against each other for a Senate seat from Illinois. And the key question is, what do you do about slavery in the territories? And Stephen Douglas is the chief proponent of the idea of popular sovereignty, the rule of the people. So he says, leave it up to the people of the territories to decide by majority vote if they will enter the Union as a slave state or as a free state. And whatever they decide, well, that's democracy. That's the right decision. Lincoln looks at this and said, that's not popular sovereignty. That's tyranny. One man governing himself is self-government. One man governing himself and his neighbor and turning that neighbor into a slave. Well, that's tyranny. And for him, it all comes down to this idea of man. He's really intentional about using this word man in the debates, because if black men are men, if they are human, then they are entitled to equality under the Declaration of Independence. And therefore, you have no right to enslave that man even by majority rule. Why? Because democracy ultimately bows to liberalism, or the idea of the natural equality and natural rights of mankind. So for Lincoln, you can't leave the question of slavery in the territories up to democracy, because that was never democracy's decision to make. It was already made by nature.